mobility and active recovery for power and speed. Here's the workout. Screenshot that. I typed the whole thing up to make it easier for you guys. Alright, here we go. Let's get started. First we got the warm up. You're going to want to get a carpet. Take off your shoes. Make sure you feel in touch with the ground. This whole workout is going to be 0 breaks. You're going to do all of the listed exercises. First squats. Then toe touches. Doing all of the exercises with a tempo. So no pauses, no breaks. Just the same constant tempo and rhythm for every exercise. This is super important, and it will keep you warmed up for the entire workout, and you'll get it done faster and more effectively. Make sure you're doing all lifts on both sides. If it says each, once again, all of the reps and exercises are listed in the workout in the beginning. Make sure you screenshot it. Here we have some toe touches and squats to get you warmed up in your quads, hamstrings, and glutes for the workout. Here we have single leg floor taps. This is going to challenge your balance while activating your lower back, glutes, stretching your hamstrings, and working all of the little muscles in your ankle. This is one of the most important exercises. As you can see, it's pretty hard for me. This is one of the things that helped get my ankle stiffness. Help me get that bounce, baby. You know the vibes. Here we have alternating groiners. Try to really get deep in there, open up your hips and groin. This will help you with overall mobility when running, sprinting, or even jumping. Stay healthy, boys. Alright, next, the most important part for jumping higher. If you take one thing away from this workout, is going to be just this by itself. This is low-level plyometrics. This is waking up the tendons, the muscles, the ligaments in your knees, ankles, and hips, and is basically telling your body that you want to jump high, and your body will respond by making you jump higher. It is that simple, boys. You want to jump higher? Start by jumping. Here are all the different variations, and like I said, make sure you go for jump height, not speed. Get off the ground. Alright. First thing on the mobility circuit, we have core. We're going to start off by doing the bird dog square. Remember that core is not just your abs. It is also your obliques on the side and also your lower body, including your lower back and all of the muscles that surround your core and trunk. Just like the other exercises, get in a tempo and make sure you breathe. This next exercise is called the Palloff press. You want to get a band and attach it to an immovable object. And flex your core. This is going to get the anti-rotation aspect of the core. If you do not have a band for the Palloff press, I suggest getting one. And if you don't want to get one, then you can use side planks as an alternative. Not as good, but still very effective at getting that anti-rotational side core. These exercises are going to play a huge role in getting rid of back pain and preventing back pain, so you can keep hitting PRs in the gym. Here we have the dead bug. This is probably one of my worst core exercises because I have such a big arch in my back. Try to maintain your back perfectly flat against the ground. Now we're doing all 3 of the same exercises, this time in a static hold. So you're going to hold the core position for 45 seconds on each side. Same thing for the Palloff press. With a band, make sure you breathe and maintain good posture throughout the whole 45 seconds. Make sure you switch sides. And then do the same thing for the dead bug. Try to hold halfway up the range of motion. So not all the way at the top, but halfway. Same thing on the other side. Yo, Fred is staring at me right now. This dude is hella sus. Next up, we got hips. Super important for the bounce, especially speed. We're going to do 90-90 get-ups. This one's very tricky and hard and requires a lot of mobility in your hips, so you can use your hands if you need to. Next, we have the three-step circuit, starting with the side raise. It's called the three-step circuit because you're going to stop in the middle of each rep. You can see me go bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. Same thing on both sides. Bottom, middle, top, middle, bottom. Hit all three spots. Also, make sure your other leg stays in a raised position, keeping your heel off the ground. This will help get your calf gains as well as get your Achilles tendon stronger. Next, we have the front raise, also staying off the heel. This motion is going to mimic the same motion of sprinting. Try to keep your knee as high as you can as you extend your leg. And this is also the same as the three-step circuit. It has three positions: up, out, and down, up, out, and down. Make sure you hit and execute all three spots. All right, next up is the mobility for the knees. Knees play a huge role in jumping, probably one of the most important. A lot of basketball players get knee pain. We're going to start off with sissy squats for 20 reps. I'm pretty good at these, so I can go pretty deep, but if you're not as good, just try to use a little bit less range of motion. Next, we have the single leg hold. This is going to put a lot of tension on your knee and quad while also stretching out your ankle. Make sure you pay attention to my posture and how I execute these exercises and try to mimic them the same exact way. Same thing other side. If you want, you can do this exercise every morning to get rid of knee pain and get that ankle mobility better. And also, if you do not want to do the whole entire mobility workout and you want to attack one of your weaknesses, just simply do the knee section, the hip section, the core section, or the ankle section. Here we have the ankles. We're going to do toe raises leaning up against a wall for as many reps as possible. The further your heels are from the wall, the harder it is going to be. The closer your heels, the easier. Try to get a big burn in your tibialis muscle. Here we have the ankle stretch. You're going to want to get a chair and put your entire weight onto that front leg, full knee bend, and stretch that ankle. Try to get that ankle and pull your toes to the ceiling. Really stretch it. Same thing on the other side. You're going to hold this for a minute. Really try to lock in your posture and breathe, and just focus on stretching your ankle. Again, raising your toes to the ceiling. The very last exercise is going to be the couch stretch. This is going to open up the entire front of your body, including your core. You're probably going to feel it the most in your quad and hip flexor. This will help get rid of your back pain, as well as to keep you more flexible so you don't look stiff when you jump and sprint. Same thing on the other side, 1 minute. Make sure you keep good posture and breathe. And if you're really good, you can lean up against the back wall, put your hands up straight like I'm showing here. Stay bouncy, boys.